Dan Willis here. We're talking about how to get your credit score up and specifically how to clean up credit report dings, blemishes, and remove those negative items because that's what's dragging your credit score down. Now, did you know your credit reports are, chances are, not 100% accurate? It's true. In 2012, the Federal Trade Commission studied the accuracy of consumer credit reports. What they find, straight from their press release, 1 in 5 consumers had an error on at least one of their 3 credit reports. That's millions of errors, that's millions of people, and that's millions of dollars in higher interest rates, fees, and not to mention the less than the second class feeling of being a less than perfect credit score individual. In other words, your credit score is not accurate, and chances are it's probably got dings, errors, and negative items on there that shouldn't be there. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, in 1970, when the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA, was originally passed, this was the intention, the purpose behind it, to give the everyday, hardworking American citizen the ability to say, hey, credit bureaus, there's an error on my credit report. Will you please remove it and fix it because it's messing up my life? This federal legislation also enables and allows us to dispute and challenge any item on your credit report so long as you believe it's inaccurate, misleading, or made in error. There's 3 ways to file a credit report dispute. You can do it online, over the phone, or by mail. Once the credit bureaus get your dispute, they have to first deem it valid or frivolous. If it's found valid, they're required to investigate the item. They'll call it a reinvestigation. Nevertheless, they'll contact the data furnisher. The data furnisher is the company that's reporting that information about you. It's a lender, creditor, collection agency, credit card company. They call it a data furnisher. Nevertheless, they'll contact that data furnisher and they'll ask them to verify your account. If your account is verified, that item may remain on your credit report and it might be updated with more accurate information. However, the more common result of credit bureau reinvestigations is the item is not verified. And in a compliance with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, this means the credit bureaus must remove that item from your credit reports. Every single one of those items on your credit report must be verifiable. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, there have been amendments made to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Today, 2017 and moving forward, you can bypass the credit bureaus and dispute a data furnisher directly. There's rare occasions where this might be applicable, such as identity theft. But the big challenge, and this is where most people just give up and live with bad credit, is getting the credit bureaus to find your dispute valid and subsequently investigate the item. Because chances are they're going to find your dispute frivolous and they're not going to investigate. And the reason why is because this is only an expense for the credit bureaus. The credit bureaus are for-profit businesses. They've been around for a long time and they earn an annual revenue roughly $4 billion a year. But the big thing is not one nickel of that $4 billion is earned by correcting an error on your credit report or my credit report or Joe's credit report. That's only an expense for the credit bureaus. And the only reason they do it is to comply with federal law. Congress felt it necessary in 1970 to require the credit bureaus to do this. And the idea that they comply with federal law is very debatable because in 2015, all 3 credit bureaus collectively agreed and settled and paid $6 million to 31 state attorney generals. Further, 60 Minutes in recent years did a story featuring this about just how challenging it is for the average, everyday, hardworking American to actually dispute even the most obvious of errors on their credit report. They Credit bureaus have been fined by the FTC and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, Federal Trade Commission, CFPB, multiple times, repeatedly through the decades. And one of the best examples of this is in 2013, a woman by the name of Julie Miller and with Equifax. Julie Miller woke up one day to discover she had 38 bogus collection accounts on her credit report. So what'd she do? She did exactly what she was supposed to. She followed the letter of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. She filed her dispute. It was found frivolous by Equifax. They asked her for more information, which is what will happen if they find your dispute frivolous. Julie complied. She sent them pay stubs, W-2s, driver's license copies, hair samples, DNA, her firstborn child. Yes, that's a small exaggeration. Nevertheless, after 2 years, this is the most legitimate, most biggest error in the world, something that should have been fixed. 2 years later, and she was still getting the runaround. So she finally got fed up and sued Equifax, and a federal jury awarded her over $18.6 million, which was later reduced to $1.8 million, if my memory serves, by a federal judge. But the big kicker of all this, a federal judge found Equifax's behavior so over the top that he awarded Julie 9 times her compensatory damages, her real life damages. The compensatory is supposed to make her life full again. That was less than $200,000. It was like $160 if memory serves. And then $1.62 million for the annoyance, the aggravation, and hopefully to set an example to Equifax and the other two credit bureaus not to screw every other consumer over. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention, for some folks, they may, especially if they're dealing with debt collectors, debt collections are some of the most common type of negative credit items. They may need to pay off some legitimate debts for the most effective way to get that item off of your credit report. We can't go into detail here, so of course subscribe and join our congregation. We will go into detail again in the future and have in the past. But the point is, you may need to settle and pay off a few legitimate debts. There is federal legislation intended to regulate this industry, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. It's worth your review if you're unfamiliar. To wrap this all up, OJ got out of real prison early. Don't you think it seems reasonable that you ought to be able to get out of bad credit prison early? 7 years is the maximum sentence. You can get out early, and we're very confident that if OJ can get out early, we can help you get out early as well. And your credit score is a lot like your grade point average in school days past. It doesn't matter if you're acing all your courses if you're failing underwater basket weaving, because that negative mark is going to obliterate your overall GPA. This same principle applies to your credit score. And this is why it's of such paramount importance to clean up and get rid of any dings, blemishes, and any negative items that are on your credit reports, because that's what's dragging your credit score down. We encourage our members to consider professional, legitimate, and legal credit repair companies to help with this, because in 2016 alone, over 9 million negative items were removed from consumers' credit reports. One of the best firms is the Credit Pros. They've helped clients remove late payments, collections, charge-offs, judgments, liens, and so many more negative credit report items. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Again, that's for a free credit consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-877-418-7596. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article on our website for the full story. We also have a free report available there, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. And of course, subscribe and join our congregation. Have a wonderful day. Looking forward to talking to you again here soon.